This is a fiery topic, though. Have you ever betrayed somebody?
Oh damn!
If so, did they find out about it? And what
Hey,
happened?
my Zoom acting up. I got you.
Yeah. It's skipping. I got to.
You ain't allowed to air this episode.
It's funny. Yeah, man.
And I
Who
have
wanna go first?
betrayed somebody.
Who gonna pass the torch? Pass the baton.
I'll go. I ain't even going front. I don't even know. I can't say if I can think of anything off the top of my head except one thing. That's about it. But I thought it was kind of funny.
I honestly think that my high school, he's never said this, but this is what I think. I think my high school sweetheart felt betrayed when I moved away. We were still together. So I had moved here. He was living at my mom's house.
You left and you were like, what the fuck?
She was packed up. You just packed up your stuff and said, I'm out.
It was a bit.
Leaving him?
Say it again.
Was you subconsciously leaving him?
I wasn't trying to leave him. I was trying to leave the monotony of my life there. And so he was a casualty of that.
Okay.
I felt like I needed to leave home in order to, just chance being
pursue life.
Different.
Yeah.
Having something different.
That's tough, man, for sure.
So he's never said those words, but I feel like he felt that way. So that's my.
Remember that nigga he left?
Man.
Brandon left.
Yeah. I think the answer to that question is probably.
Probably.
That's some bull. Yeah. That's some bull.
What was the probability?
It depends on the age. So probably, as you get older, things change. But people probably felt betrayed by me in high school or college or something. I don't know.
Boo.
Yeah, boo me. That's horrible. Yeah.
Let's get personal.
Yeah,
they probably felt personally betrayed. Yeah.
I think the only thing that I have ever done to me, but I don't know, because I don't feel like our relationship was there. I just felt like it was something fun, and at the moment it was something.
What did that person feel like it was?
I don't know, because we abruptly stopped talking after what happened. So,
I get that. I relate to that. I relate to that.
So this is what happened, right? So I was talking to this dude, and he didn't work in like the area. He was from Akron, and he used to come down here all the time because his best friend lived here, and then he worked on the oil rig out in like Atlanta. So like he would go, or not Atlanta, I don't know where it was. It was in the Gulf though. He worked on the oil rig in the Gulf. So we only got to talk through like Skype most of the time or whatever, but we would see each other whenever he come through. So anyways, so he had messaged me and was like, hey, I'm coming up that way when I get off. He was like, when I get off the rig. And he's like 3 months on, 3 months off. So he was like, we haven't seen each other in person. So he was like, I want to come and see you. And I'm like, all right, cool. Like, we were kind of in a relationship, but not really. So he was like, I'm so embarrassed, but I'm going to say it anyway. So he was like, hey, yo, he was like, you should send me a picture. So I was like, all right, cool. Like, I'm like, all right. But I was talking to somebody else at the time too, but he didn't really know. So it was because I didn't feel like our relationship was there. So I was talking to somebody else. So in the meantime, before I wasn't even thinking in my brain, like I wasn't thinking. So when I sent the picture, I tagged them in both. I put the picture to both people on the same message, and realized what I did after.
You group messaged the picture?
Oh damn!
Oh damn!
Yeah.
Yeah, I felt so
What?
because I was like, oh, I was like,
They probably on
no.
50.
Was it a risque picture? Oh.
Yeah, of course it was.
Look, I just gotta get clarity, okay, for the
What was
fans.
the damage
So
control? Like,
I was like, so I had said like, so I quickly messaged the other person that I was talking to and like, hey, please do not respond to the message. Like, don't say
Oh.
nothing. Like, so yeah, it ended up. And then he like, when he got off the rig, he called me and I was like, hey, what's up? Like I tried to play cool. And he's like, oh yo, what's up? So who's this up? And he said the name. He said, who is this person? And I said, I was like, oh, that's my friend. And he was like, oh, your friend? And I was like, yeah.
Oh man.
He was like, so why did your friend get your picture? And I was like, I accidentally added him on. I was like, when I hit your name, I was like, his name came up too, and it together and it hit, and yeah, it got
Okay, and he said bullshit.
Yes, that he did.
Mr. Handman.
Oh
But he
man.
was so butthurt after that. Like he was so mad, and I was just like, but we're not even on that. I mean, we're cool. We was buddies. We was friends. We hung out. We,
Not to him.
So we weren't on no like relationship.
he was bragging on you. He was on that rig like, yo, I'm about to go see my girl.
My girl, man.
Dog, it's been 3 months. I was holding her down on this rig. You know how many girls you probably try to talk to you? Like, yeah, nah, I got a girl at the crib. Short, I'm sorry. Let me stop trying to think of
Yeah, wait, was the other dude mad or he didn't care?
Oh, because we were friends too. Like we were on that type of relationship either. Like listen, I kept my options open. I had him. I was talking about both people. I thought I could kill two birds with one stone, but then I found out that once he responded and everybody sees the response, and I'm like, hey yo, my brain wasn't working at the moment.
All right, hey man, you know what? That stuff happens when you're younger, man.
That's trash.
It was trash. It was so trash. And I was like, man, I feel like such a horrible person. But I laugh about it even to this day. I think it's really funny. I
bet you he don't think it's
I bet you he don't, but that's cool. I just, because I wasn't on that type of level of a relationship with him that he thought that we were. So maybe, I don't know.
Los, what'd you do?
Oh, damn. What about you, Sherelle? Why don't you go first? Oh,
I told my story.
Go ahead, Los.
I don't know, man. I'm a loyal type dude, man.
We all loyal, but everybody messed up.
Yeah, we got brain parts.
Cause you can betray somebody without even trying to. You be like, oh, like I remember my homeboy.
Yeah.
We were young, but like I was the type of person where if somebody asked me a question, I'm gonna answer it honestly. Or can you do this? I'll probably go ahead and just do it. My homegirl was like, oh, you got what's his face number? So I just gave it to him because we were all mutual friends. But I forgot he had told me don't give my number to nobody. Now I'm thinking she's in the clear because we all grew up together, so I gave her the number without even thinking. He got so mad at me. like he couldn't trust me again, this and that, like, because you gave my number out. And I'm like, I didn't know this was a problem. You know, stuff like that. And it's like, next thing you know, you in a whole circle of betrayal. You ain't even trying to do that wrong. Yeah.
Circle of betrayal. Damn. Now, my biggest betrayal was betraying my ex-wife, man. That's the biggest stain on my character by far. Like, I don't know. I had a really good wife, you know what I mean? By the definition of just people that could hold you down and shit. Like, the shit I did, she just didn't deserve, like, at all. Like, I just did I was playing big foul, and I was playing foul for like a year. Like, it's crazy because it's just, I don't even know if I want to expose myself like this, but today is the birthday of the person that I was fucking with.
Wait,
that was the worst part. She figured it out herself.
Wait, what did you say? Today is the what day?
It's the birthday of the girl who I was fucking around with. And it was funny because I didn't even realize what today was until I was typing the date for some other reason. And so it's just funny that this is today's topic. It's funny as hell.
Oh,
but
betrayal.
Yeah. So I don't know. It just that was some whack ass shit to do. And like I said, she had to find out herself. And I just remember like being sleep. I was having a really tough emotional year. Like, even though I was trying to play her, when you trying to play good people, it always just affects you worse. So I just was having like a really fucked up year. And I just remember being asleep because I wasn't sleeping well, and I finally was able to get some sleep. And when I finally was able to get some sleep, she just woke me up reading the text messages back to me that I had sent. And like, you know, you like half sleep and you just like, huh? And she's just like reading them back. And like, she's reading like the graphic ones too, you know, like the ones that get like spicy.
Well, she gonna read the ones about, hey, how was your day?
The ones like, I can't wait to see you, daddy, so I can put
like,
on
you know how people be like, what?
The text messages said, wop, 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 wop.
I can't wait to see you later, daddy.
Yeah.
That's a big one.
And I was totally folded because it was like I was doing it for a year, so it was just like I got too cozy. And I wasn't guarding the shit. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, you have been doing it so long.
Did I lose y'all? I think I lost.
No, we're here. We're still listening.
So let me ask you, so let me ask you, if she would have never came reading it to you, would you have ever said anything to her?
Now that I know how things played out, I'd have definitely end up having to say something because of how things played out. But I wouldn't have, because when you be doing that type of shit, you be thinking you saving them from some great, you know what I mean? Like, you be trying to do them a service by not telling them some shit that's not hurtful. And a part of me was trying to escape the relationship I was in my marriage. So I was kind of using this as an excuse to jump out, you know what I mean? So I was just like, I was just playing foul all the way around. I really needed some counseling. I needed a hug and some fucking tissue. But I was just trying to thug it out, you know what I mean, and do wild shit. And
all right, man. Next time you need a hug, man, come to us, man.
I cheat on you because I lied to you because I love you.
Yeah, type vibes. And, I just remember when she woke me up, she was reading me the text messages. And I was just like, huh? And I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. And she was like, do you need me to elaborate? So
wait a second. You did the Shaggy approach?
Yes, he did that. Like, it wasn't me.
She was like, who's this person? Like, who? Who? She was just like, yo, do not play dumb. I'm reading it. She literally had my phone in her hands reading it. And I was just
that ain't my phone. Who stole my phone and playing these messages?
Uh,
Told you, it's the government.
Good thing it wasn't back when this whole Twitter thing was going on. People's Twitter
It's the
accounts.
government. You know they stealing celebrity Twitter
They could have
accounts.
been like, they was hacking Twitters and they was hacking my text messages.
So, Brandon, you care to give us a real one? Care to jump into your vulnerability bag?
Jump into my vulnerability bag. Yeah, we're gonna go way back into time. So I got a similar story. All right, so I got a similar story, but I'm gonna take the
It gotta
one.
be about cheating. It could be anything.
I got you. I know, but this is what we talking about. This. I'm talking 8th grade. I got hit. Y'all remember this? Here's how. It was a very similar situation. 8th grade. It was. I had girlfriends in 2 different schools.
Oh, you one of those.
Yeah, I had 8th grade. I happened. And do y'all remember the three-way sting that people used to do?
Oh, yeah.
That's how it got me with the three-way sting.
How did they find out?
All right, I'm trying to remember how that happened. You know what it was? Here what it was. Three-way sting happened where I had a mutual friend with one of the girlfriends, right? The one that didn't go to my school. And I had a mutual friend, and she just called me up, man. Like, hey, yo, this is the situation. Now, I didn't know that my group was just being silent on the other, line and shit. Like, yo, I'm in a situation. Not both. It was just the one. Just the one. The other one didn't know. Just the one. And, but the mutual friend called up. And so the weird part was this. I started talking about this situation. I'm like, man, this is kind of jacked up, and I got both of this, and I wasn't bragging about it. Actually, I was I was trying to figure out how to fix it at this point. And my friend was that after the conversation was over, I realized she was trying to tell me to shut up without telling me to shut up.
Well, whose side is she on? She got the other girl. Why she trying to set you up now?
She was one of those friends, I'm friends with both of y'all. Don't make me pick. And she was trying, the conversation was kind of her trying to be dude, shut up, stop talking. And I'm like, but I want to talk about this. So I kept on going.
You pour your heart out.
I did. 8th grade, man. 8th grade. I was doing that.
So what happened?
Well, the one that was on the three-way call, dumped me and ripped my picture up and threw it in the street, and then.
I got burned.
Right. And then the other one stayed with me too, for a while, but she, So yeah, that was the thing. I don't think so. Because at the time, I was like, well, I guess my problem's fixed. But that's not.
No more dilemma.
Right, yeah. At the time, now that was fucked up. But I was like, man, I'm not gonna create no more problems.
This generation will never understand that three-way call, man.
Oh, man.
Never understand that three-way call.
That three-way call hemmed up a lot of people, man.
Yes.
That three-way sting, man. That three-way sting was a thing. They're like, shh, just be quiet. Be quiet. Put the phone on mute. We're gonna call.
Mute.
So was they at the same crib?
No. They weren't the same crib. That's why they weren't. Now that's a thing too. But no, they weren't the same crib. Yeah, they got me on a three-way sting in 8th grade. So
that's messed up, man.
That's what it was at the time, man.
All right, so number 3, this Sweetie Pie, welcome to Sweetie Pie scandal. What's y'all's thoughts? Do y'all know about it?
Yeah, insurance fraud and attempted murder and actual murder and